Oh my goodness, hi. I know I'm backlit. That's because of the window behind me. And you guys are sitting on top of my lamp. So this is what we're gonna get. Oh my gosh, the camera's there today. I'm used to looking the other way. I'm gonna flip you. Yeah. I think this makes it vastly different. Should I push that dresser in or should we leave it on out for the aesthetic? Hi guys. I don't know if the last time you guys saw me, I guess I can move close. I don't know if the last time y'all saw me, I had piercings. So I have piercings now. I'm about to change them. Technically speaking, I hear you're not supposed to. Oh my gosh, look at these cute little socks I got. I heard it. Technically speaking, you're not supposed to change the piercing right away. You're supposed to wait like what is it? It's crazy, like 90 days or something. I'm not waiting that long. I will be fine. Okay. I didn't swell at all dealing with this. I want to change them out for short ones. They're all gold because my color is gold. So I got these two. Once again, I need to do my eyebrows. I cannot even find tweezers, dude. I cannot even find tweezers. All I have is one razor, like eyebrow razors, but I feel like I'm so close to you guys. Is this so close? Is this too close for you guys? Is this ASMR? Um, this is a new vibe I'm keeping here. I received her from Amazon. I purchased her from Amazon, please. Okay. So you guys notice the difference between the two different piercings? I'll come super close. This is a ball end, these have stones in it. So, whoopsie on my side. Ah, I'm so sorry. If this sounds bad, I will never use it again. Between every three posts, we need one just excruciatingly shitty. That is my personal belief here, actually. So, in the last video, I know it's, guys, I've been going through a lot. Removed, I got piercings, I got a tramp stamp. I was going through manic episodes. I was crying on my bathroom floor. I was going through it. But we're here now. Sorry for touching the camera again. But we're here now. We're cool now. We're having good time. It's fine. It's chill. It's whatever. But my point is that that's why we've been in between videos. Okay, I have a fucking job. Until enough motherfuckers, there's a reason I can't post every other fucking day on this platform, and that reason is mainly laziness. But it's fine because I just uploaded a video today. I like recorded this video 2 weeks ago, but I uploaded it today, and it's pretty much about the a Sephora haul I got. So watch that if you haven't watched it already. In it, I talk about purchasing the Danessa Myricks. Now, I filmed a video with the Danessa Myricks weeks ago, okay? And I filmed it like 3 days in a row trying to understand how to use the product. It was all over the place. I was kind of scatterbrained. I was starting a new job. I was doing all of this stuff that I don't think it was worth posting in the end. So I'm going to be reusing the Danessa Myricks today. I also learned how to use our cheek slime as well. And now I understand how to use the cheek slime as well better. So today we're just going to do a makeup. We're going to catch up and we're just going to look hot. I think we may even go like 2016 hot. Okay. I've been using this. I dig it. It's the NK Perfection Hydration Yada 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 Primer. I got this from TJ Maxx. It works fine. If I was going somewhere, I would mix this with my Elf primer, the blue one that's super sticky. Whenever we're done with that, then you use the Danessa Myricks. Now, the Danessa Myricks, it says, the instructions on the box, which is now in the trash, it says, put it on your palms of your hand and you're going to moisturize it. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? I don't know. Maybe Danessa herself can do it that way, but I can't. And if you're like me, just assume you are. And this is the way, what's her name? Natari on TikTok, I think that's her name, does it as well. And I love the way her makeup turns out all the time. So why would I question anything she's doing? But a lot of fun things are going to be coming up soon because I'm going to be going to New York for my 22nd birthday. I bought my twin sister tickets, Broadway tickets. So this is our first Broadway show to her favorite musical. My sister's favorite musical is The Wiz, and I was in class and we were talking about my professor loves musicals, and he was like something 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 The Wiz, it's back. And as soon as he said that, I was like, The Wiz is back. I looked it up. I bought tickets the next week. That was like the last thing I did with my Walgreens check. Because when I was working at Walgreens, they walked me like a dog, but I was being paid like a king. Well, I guess not a king, because kings don't have to walk like a dog to get paid that round. She's gonna love it. It's her favorite musical. She literally did part of her thesis on The Wiz, so it was like a lot of money, because obviously I also have to buy tickets for myself to get up there. But I think it's gonna be worth it, because even if the show sucks, which it won't, it's not gonna suck. But being with this is gonna be my first time spending a birthday with my sister for like the past 3 years, because we don't go to the same college or anything. I just graduated like a month ago. She's graduating in May. Our graduation ceremonies is like 2 weeks apart though, and so I'm gonna get to hang out with her so much. It's gonna be so fun. And anyways, that's my lick. So you're gonna get a like stuffy brush like this. This is a pretty brush that you use for elf. So this is a blowing balm powder. That's the thing. Would I wear this without powdering my face? No, I would not. So sometimes it's as simple as that. And I will show you guys what it looks like in the sunlight later, because I know you guys are like, Sayla, the lighting's so bad. Click off the video then. What are you telling me for? So anyways, this is in shade 9, and see how easily it's going on. And I guess it's not great here, it's in the dark, but I feel like you can tell the blurring effect. It really is blurring, and it's such a thin layer as well. And so I do it on my T-zone, since this shade is slightly bright for me. You could put this all over, I feel, and then bronze your face and be comfortable with it. But I'll just put it on my T-zones like this, and then I'll spread it wherever else I am. Right? See that? Very luminous and everything. I love it. Okay, anyways, I guess I should review the Danessa at this point. This is like 30 something dollars, maybe 40 something dollars. So that, for me at least, is a lot of money, okay? But I think it's worth it. I think this is 100% one of the best foundation or face products I've purchased in my entire life, without a doubt. So you can build it up, you can wear it natural. If you don't already have it, but you have been thinking about getting it, this is me telling you, go ahead and get it. It is worth the price. It's amazing, it's stunning, it's spectacular, and I think it's gonna last me forever, because like literally 2 rubs in the foundation is enough for your face. I really want to get the yummy skin and like all over stuff too. So if you have used that, let me know how you feel about it. Is it transfer proof? Is it transfer proof on a hot day? You guys already know. I'm going to use this today just to brighten the face. But this is, look at how loved it is. This is the Threads Beauty or Threads Cosmetics. I think this is a foundation. I think it's just a stick foundation. This was so popular. Remember when when stick foundations were so popular in 2016 and people would draw on the face literally with this stuff? Now, I've never did that, because I don't know if I have the patience to ever blot all of that out. But it is beautiful as a concealer. And you don't even need to do this. You can, and it's gonna look stunning. But I just grabbed this like dense, like half flat brush, whatever you want to call it. It's a Real Techniques brush. I've used this so many times, the name's rubbed off. Love it. It comes with 4 other brushes, I'm sure. You just pat this on. Not me tutorializing today. And put that shit under your eye. I want to get another one of these, maybe in one more bright color. But I think there's a drastic difference between 2 eyes. Don't you see one? I know, like, I don't have great lighting, but I feel like it's a little clear. I don't think I'm ever going to talk about men again. I'm over them. I'm over them. I'm over them. I'm over them, okay? Please, let me be free. Don't judge me on my past. You may be thinking, didn't you have a date with a guy that left? What date? It's the 2nd time in a row I've been stood up, so... I cannot do it anymore. I can't be stood up. I can't go on dates and then later being told, oh, I just want to fuck. And like, that's even worse sometimes. I can't do the texting back and forth. I had one guy, he was like, let's call. He calls me, except it's not a call, it's a FaceTime. So you trapped me. You tricked me. You bamboozled me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. Now he's FaceTimed me. I see the FaceTime. What do? And who is off camera? He is in the dark playing video games. What did you call me for? He just wanted to sit on the phone in silence. Even I was like talking to him and I'm like, oh, what game are you playing? I don't remember. Is it a fun game? Like, why am I interviewing you right now? Now, this is the cheek slime. Fuck me. Now, this is the cheek slime from Freck Beauty. I used it in the last and it's really good. It really is good because I've used it more recently, and after that, I mean, and I learned how to use it better. I think the brush I used was just shitty. It's not a shitty brush in general, but it was shitty to do. Here's the brush I used. I used this brush. I don't know what I was thinking. This brush is really good for it says putty. It does say putty blush though from e.l.f., but this is good on, I think, a bouncy highlighter blush, but not putty. It has to be bouncy. Like this is a good example. It's really good with the Kaja Mochi Pop blush. They also have really good highlighters. There's one, it's called Stardust. It's literally my favorite highlighter. I bought it in like 2015, 2016 or something. Use that bitch past can. I was like using the remnants of the glitter on the plastic, okay, guys? And so I finally had to get rid of it. And I did, when I went to the store to buy a new one, I bought the blush instead. And the blush is beautiful. This is absolutely one of my favorite blushes. But now I feel like I need to get a Stardust blush as well because it's a perfect gold highlighter for any deep tone person. Period. Anyways, I'll have that to say. Let's use the Freck Beauty. So what I do is I usually use my Danessa Myrix as a palette at this point. I put just a tiny bit there. This is enough, guys. That's enough. And I get this brush. You guys probably saw me talk about this brush as well. This is also a Real Techniques brush. It says for brightening concealer. It's good. I think personally, it's maybe too thin for concealer. At least the way I like to blend out concealer. I use its thicker sister for it. But I love this shit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful for liquid blushes. I may have even used too much. This blush definitely has not been cleaned in about 1 billion years, I think. So that's my bad. But even with it not being cleaned in so long, the blush is still going on rather fabulously. I definitely need to clean it before I go to New York. Can you kind of see? Can you kind of see how beautiful I look? Now, the next thing I do is I go ahead and I powder my face. I have been using these velour sponges. I got these for woof. It literally is blocked off. I think it was $9.99 from TJ Maxx, which is kind of expensive, but I like that it comes with a case. And I think it's just good enough for a travel case. As you guys can see, I mean, I think I tried it with cheek slime before. This is, I mean, I need to clean these. And this is my favorite powder ever, or at the moment at least. It's the Pacifica Cherry Velvet Matte Translucent Setting Powder. I like it because it's actually translucent. If you're black, you know that the word translucent does not always mean translucent. So this is actually translucent. It's not going to leave any white cast on you. And it's so pretty. It's talc free. I repeat, it's talc free. Because talc is just not something I want in my makeup. I know it's not the worst thing that could be in your makeup, but it's my fucking money. So I'm going to spit on stuff that does not have talc on it. And I will pat this all over the blush, and see how the blush is still blushing a bit on the forehead. And honestly, throw in some some lip gloss and something else I'm sure I'm thinking of saying. Throw in some lip gloss and this is a look. This is a look. but of course we want more. I also like, after I'm done, setting my face, I will bake with the same powder. Then I do like to line my lips. I have been lining my lips with this for like 3 years. And it's literally the Black Radiance True Complex Contour Palette. In the early days of like when I started doing makeup, this is what I would use pretty much for my full face. And I think it works fine for your full face. But now I don't use the highlighter as much. I like the highlighter on my eyelids though. And the Sculpt color, I think it's just too dark to be under my eyes, but it's too light to be used as a bronzer. So she kind of just sits there, honestly. But this contour shade, I think it's good as a contour. It's a very deep for a contour. It's a deep contour. But that's why I like it really round on my lips. Anyways, this whole YouTube thing has been really fun to do to get my mind off of stuff. I haven't had hobbies in a while. So I like having this as a fun hobby. Um, because right now the world is so shitty. It's If you guys don't know anything about me, just know I'm 100% fucking free Palestine. Okay, so let that just be known from the beginning. I will talk about it all the time to my friends. I will repost everything I see. I will call the senators. I will email the senators. I will donate to the individual families when I have money. I do all that stuff. I will go to a protest if I know there's a protest going on. And I want to be involved more and more. There's like an activist group here in Savannah that I'm interested in. I hit them up, but they haven't responded. So I just go to the protest and try to talk to them in person. And I hope at some point, maybe I'll just have to follow them home like a creep and say, "Let me be a part of this." Um, but no, if they don't need me, that's fine. But just like be a part of the movement and all that stuff. But anyways, all that to say, that has been like obviously worse for the people actually in Gaza and stuff. But so irritating to see, especially when we're looking at like where all fucking money is going. I'm broke all the time. The little bit of money I get, you guys tax it. And then with my tax dollars, you don't even listen to what I said, because I said give the money to the schools and to the poor and to all that stuff. You're giving them to Israel instead? What the fuck? And to my money, why you at least send me the receipt, and then you have to look up the receipt and you can see exactly how much money is going to Israel from decades now. And this is a long time to line a live, isn't it? And so it's obvious that they're not listening to us. I mean, I'm a Black woman in America. This isn't news to me. But it's also irritating when we see like college students, like in Columbia or NYU, who's using these like notorious, these iconic like Ivy Leagues schools that are known to have like extreme movements because you're hosting these brilliant young people. And if you're going to get a bunch of brilliant young people together, they're going to talk about what matters, and they're going to organize, they're going to do this, they're going to actually, start a revolution, especially Columbia and NYU. It's not all the people from one location. It's an NYU, especially, is world fucking wide. And then you see the people that you've brought in to educate, and you said, and you sincere, and they're brilliant, making your school seem brilliant. The school is nothing without the fucking students in it. And then as soon as the students want to talk about what's going on in the world right now, you're going to call the cops and throw their clothes out of their dormitory. So these children, these teenagers, some of them are homeless, being arrested by manhandling fucking cops as if they're crooks on the streets. What the fuck? And what really irritates me is specifically for the NYU one, um, the police in NYU's in New York in the first place. We already know that's a whole jar of pickles right there. But the fact that the New York police even said, "Oh, yeah, well, we noticed that it was a peaceful protest." Like they confirmed that they saw, or at least I'm not saying the head of the NYU, but NYPD, but they did confirm. Oh yeah, we noticed it was a peaceful protest, but we were called in by the president, Miss whoever her name is, to arrest these students, and because we knew it would break out or it would cause danger. Which this is my whole thing. If you're a police officer and you went to school for policing, and you went to school to enforce the law, why are you going to a school now to arrest a bunch of teenagers if you're seeing that they're not breaking a law? At this point, it shows you're not enforcing law at all, and maybe clearly the police were never there here for that reason. You're just there to enforce rules that whoever is the largest and biggest person in charge, usually a white person, usually, and you just listen to them. And it's like at this point, you're no longer a police officer that everyone is supposed to feel protected by. You're like a blind fucking soldier. So, but we already knew the police were shitty, didn't we? Not all police, just too many of them. Let me just yap my piece. Let me look up something. Let's, on a positive note, 2016 makeup. What if we did a cute little Kylie Jenner moment? This is very fall. Right now, it's very much about being sultry. So it's like very low. Back then, it was being like it was high. Does that make sense? Oh my goodness. Well, I don't have fake lashes. Damn, that's the downside. I don't have fake lashes. That's like pretty necessary for early 2000 look. But nonetheless, maybe if I can't do that, we're still going to use an iconic 2016 piece. I don't think this actually came out in 2016, but you get the vibe. I mean, it's Jaclyn Hill palette. My brother got this for me for Christmas, like however many years ago. And you know what? Say what you want about Jaclyn Hill. This was a beautiful color story, these palettes. And I know they had like issues in the beginning, but when they got fixed, they were stunning. I'm not even going to talk about it. We're just going to do it. So time lapse this, mainly because I'm watching a YouTube channel. I have been in love with Caroline Tucker for the past couple of months. And every time she posts something, I fall in love with her a little more. She is everything. She is the icon. She's the moment. She should be the it girl, at least when it comes to the fashion side of YouTube. If more people would just dress how they want like she does, the world would be a more colorful, fun place. Okay, this is what we got. Um, it's okay. It's okay. Let's take the rest of this fucking makeup off, right? Fluffy blush. Okay, cute. I do want to bronze today, and I was gonna do a powder, my moist bronzer, but then I forgot. So we're gonna only do the powder bronzer. I always use Juvia's Place bronzer. I had other stuff at some point, but then I literally got rid of it. I was like, nothing's beating this. So let's be real. And then for blush, because I mentioned it today, I want to add this really cute, blush from Kaja Beauty. Always put some on your chin. I can't believe some people are out there not putting blush on their chin. And also, I really like this blush, so I'm going to put it on my lips as well. This is CoverGirl, I believe. This is L'Oreal Age Perfect. It's not my favorite L'Oreal powder foundation, but it's the one I've been using because I ran out of the other one. And as I know, L'Oreal is pro-Israel. So, unfortunately, don't think I'll be buying any more L'Oreal products soon, unless if they change their stance. See, right now, it's not bright enough because my nose contour is still coming up flat. That's mainly due to some laziness on my side. I haven't done a full-on contour in a while on my nose, so because I can make this nose look itty bitty, but it's fine. A nose is a nose. And then we're gonna just put some gloss on because my other lip stuff is in one of my purses. I think I have all my three favorite combination of lips are in three different purses. One is at the old house. So until then, this is just the Black Radiance lip gloss. So this was in like one of those black colors. Okay, that's gonna be good enough for me. For highlighter, we are in fact going to use this Too Faced Hearts highlighter, and if you can read it, that's what it is. Okay. Are we liking this kind of overgrown out mullet moment? Ignore this one. This is the look. I kind of did do the early 2016. This is 2016. This is 2016. It would be more 2016 if it was a matte and not a gloss, but I can't go that far back. Anyways, let's see what this looks like in the sun. Actually, not the best, but it's okay. So I'm gonna take some selfies because it's necessary. Let me do my eyebrows. Goodness gracious. Cal. Okay, that's gonna be the video. I hope you guys had fun. It was a chill vibe. And I got serious in the middle, but life's serious, man. Thanks for watching this video. I've got Instagram, Sailor Moody Baby, TikTok. I think the TikTok's also Sailor Moody Baby, and I've been saying Lala the Gooey for this whole time, so oopsies. And then a podcast. Pretend we're on the phone on everywhere you listen to podcasts, except not everywhere, but those main places. That's it.